from my perspective, the biggest thing I noticed for my daughter, who's now in kindergarten, was just very much a building of her confidence, kind of coming out of her shell. She's always been a very bright girl, very smart, but socially, she did a lot of maturing in a relatively short time.
And that's a great point about the confidence side of it, is she is a only child as well too, but when she went to the center, they had the different groups in there as well too, so they didn't have a silo where 1-year-olds were in that room. They had a very fluid kind of a structured program where my child would always look, and as I mentioned earlier, she's really an observer. So she'd watch how those older children acted, and not only just what they did and their mannerisms, but the respect and the confidence and all those different attributes that she gained from just basically watching stuff you can't learn through a book or teaching, just watching those older kids. And that's what I found was very impactful from this program that she went to, was they allowed the interaction of different ages, which I think is essential in building the foundation of any child's learning.
Absolutely, and another thing from our perspective, small town, of course, is introducing at a very early age to different cultures.
Yeah, great point.
Because, we tend to be a bit insular in small towns, of course, but at a very young age, there were children of different cultures, and then she was able to, introduce herself to those cultures and some of their customs, and is now familiar with, different cultures and different customs, and that's further expanded now in kindergarten. I think it's very, very important at an early age.
I'm glad you brought that up. Having that cultural similarities in there, where you play with Lego, I play with Lego.
Yeah, they're just kids.
It's just kids, yeah.
I know from our perspective, it might not have been so much as a, all of a sudden breakthrough, because the learning was happening every single day. So it was a gradual process, right? And they work really, really close with their strengths and weaknesses. I think that was a big important part about that environment, is that they didn't say, well, she's only 3, she's only 4. They challenged her. So once again, for us, it was more of a gradual process, a culmination of learning over, she was there for 4 years.
Yeah.
That ultimately she became this very, very well-educated kindergartner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a bit of even camaraderie.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? You see the parents, they all look the same in the morning. They're all flustered and their hair's all crazy, and they're all trying to get to work, and they're dropping off kids, and kids are crying, and you're just like, you feel so much empathy. Very much become a community thing, because your kid develops certain friendships with other children that are a little maybe stronger than other kids, and then you develop friendships with their parents.
I think parents need that as much as the children need to get out and be social and learn skills. Parents, when you're up 5 or 6 times a night and dealing with all that, you need that outlet as well too. So I think that's fundamental for sure.